Ciao, sono Danny Penn e questo è The Suicide of Rachel Foster. Ci doveva essere scritto giorno quello che è, ma siamo stati... Ok, allora... Ah, questa era la porta, la zona quella dove del padre, che stava facendo i lavori, vediamo un po'.
Irving,
Finally.
I'm okay.
I was dying on this chair.
You're right. That room freaked me out. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of the story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me, to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Maybe... me. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
A storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
Sto a Roma. Sento comunque dei rumori in continuazione. Ogni volta che passo di qua sento, non lo so che cazzo è, un rumore strano. Dov'è che aveva detto? Mezzanine. È la mezzanine dove ci sono adesso? O era sta cosa sopra? Qua sotto? No, dice above the reception. Questo no, no, qui non è qua, è sopra. Giusto la mezzanine? Sarà questa cosa qui, questo balcone qua? Qui. Che poi mi sembra che ci sono delle scatole. Cioè io questa l'avrei notata, questo pannello qui. Questa musichetta non è molto... Ah sì?
Irving? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare. There are mannequins, everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Perché per caso qualcuno ha corso sulle scale? Stava dai numeri?
Where are you, Nicole?
It's about time. Why didn't you answer?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
What doors are you talking about?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
Ha capito insomma che qualcuno che mi sa che questa Rachel era, questo Irving era praticamente collegato a sta Rachel in qualche modo, e mi sa che tutta questa cosa è stata fatta da lui, organizzata da lui qui dentro per Nicola, che forse Nicola è stata quella che ha ammazzato Rachel. Excuse me? Ma quei stivali là, cioè, che cazzo? Qui qualcuno si sta a divertire, eh? Ma c'è passato qualcuno con tutto bagnato e ha cliccato sto coso, ha spinto il campanello, poi stanno l'orme da qualche parte, da qualche parte. Redemption. Dice keep going, vuol dire keep going. So qualche chiave di qualche stanza. Resa morente 217. Andiamo a vedere la stanza 217. Andiamo a vedere la stanza 217. Andiamo su. Oddio. Ah no, ha fatto pian corpo. Cazzo, sti rumori. Lui è sempre stato qua dentro, Irving. Nell'hotel. Come avevo poi detto. Avevo già detto questa cosa. Questa è una specie di, come dicono in inglese, sick joke. Questa è una specie di di cosa che questo Irving sta facendo a Rachel forse per farle ricordare quello che magari ha fatto lei, in realtà magari è lei quella che ha ammazzato. Beh, questa è la 217, ma non mi fa entrare. Sette. È la 217, no? Andiamo a vedere se possiamo passare. Perché se non troviamo qualcosa per aprire comunque il lucchetto della stanza lì, dall'altra parte non posso passare. Ma è sporcizia questo o qualcos'altro? No, è sporcizia. Mm. Ah, ecco, vedi. Praticamente mi ha fatto andare là sotto, evidentemente per poi salire qui e aprire questa cosa. Adesso è lui per forza, che sta qui. Non ci sono altre spiegazioni.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
What?
Così.
What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does
Oddio.
all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory. Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
What did you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're not with FEMA. You... Jenkins... You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me?
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past, hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years, day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father, oh, his father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant. That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry at night. I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her for real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
Irving, where are you right now?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment. In that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand. As you've already begun to understand.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
Clinky Christmas. Questi sono i rumoretti che metteva lui. Vabbè, era normale che lui comunque aveva qualcosa, per forza aveva a che fare con questa cosa, perché comunque... Io ho intuito che comunque lui aveva qualcosa a che fare con Rachel. Probabilmente ci ho pure pensato che poteva essere parte della famiglia.
few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in
talking
the air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Claire. Ranking. Ah, gioca a scacchi. Giocava con lei, giocavo con Rachel, non con col padre di Rachel. Hai capito? Cioè, praticamente praticamente stavano praticamente insieme, cioè dice che Irving diceva che il padre era l'unica persona che capiva veramente come era Rachel. Probabilmente Rachel si trovava meglio col padre di Nicole che con Leonard che con la sua famiglia. Specialmente il padre che magari essendo un prete, magari chissà cosa pensava. Non abbiamo trovato queste chiavi dentro la macchina di Claire. Sì, le chiavi. Aveva detto che lei aveva lasciato le chiavi. Ma perché? Vabbè. Ah, siamo arrivati a mezz'ora di gioco? Mo mi sa che questo è non penso che ci sarà un altro giorno, anche perché non penso che a questo punto vada a dormire in queste condizioni. Quindi probabilmente possiamo smettere adesso il video qua e continuare la prossima volta. E così. Alla prossima.